What's going on, guys? So if any of you here are in a situation like I was in a couple years ago, working a job that you absolutely hate and trying to figure out how to get out of that 9 to 5 loop and how to build a business online or some kind of side hustle that can make you enough money to either quit your job, spend a little bit more money, not have to stress about bills, and give you the freedom to kind of do whatever you want, this video is for you. Because I was in that same situation trying to do that exact same thing a couple years ago. So to make it a little bit easier for you guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to quit your job in 60 days or less. Now, I'm not going to be just talking over surface level information. This isn't going to be one of those boring YouTube videos you watch, they yap for a long time, just figure out how to beat around the bush and you end up leaving with no information. I'm going to be showing you how to actually quit your job in 60 days or less with actionable steps, and I'm going to be doing the work for you. Now, the business I want to talk about in this video, if you guys are new to this channel, is called branded dropshipping. Now, if you've been on the internet for any time at all, you've definitely heard the term dropshipping before. And honestly, I hate the word dropshipping. I hate talking about this business in this way because of how skewed the business model is now, how much people talk about it as a scam or saturated or not working anymore. But the reason I refer to it as that is because, one, it has market value. You guys know what I'm talking about. And two, because it is technically drop shipping, but branded. We are actually creating brands around this, something that is long-term scalable and exitable, something that you guys can grow and make real income with that's consistent, not just quick pumping up stores that make you $10,000 here, $5,000 there, months apart. This is a business that you guys can actually do to genuinely supplement or replace your income and get to that point where you're able to hopefully quit your job in the next 2 months. Because right now, branded dropshipping is easier than it's ever been, and it is very consistent and is very replicable. Now, to get right into this, I don't want to waste any of your time here. I'm going to be starting off with step 1, finding a winning product. So obviously, if you want to make money, you have to have a product that's good. You can't just sell any product. Yes, I know this is not standard drop shipping. We are branding a store, but we do still need to have a product that is viral and a product that is winning. So, what makes a winning product for branded drop shipping specifically? First, problem solving. Second, viral potential. 3, market value. And 4, perceived value. Okay, so what is actually going to make our product successful and actually get sales from people to buy? First, since we're creating a brand, not just a drop shipping store that's from AliExpress, all these different BS that people talk about, we're going to be selling a product that people actually want to buy because it's something that benefits their life. It's not just going to be something cool, some little toy that people are selling on AliExpress, no general stores, none of that. We're going to be selling a product that is problem solving, something that actually can solve somebody's life. Now, a couple examples of this off the top of my head, back brace that keeps your back posture good, helps you not have back pain, nose strips that make you sleep better, reduce congestion, reduce open mouth sleeping, makes you sleep better, less throat pain in the morning, better, deeper sleep. Makeup products that are able to get rid of eye bags, cellulite machines, all these different things that can actually benefit somebody's life and solve a problem. Second, we need a product that has viral potential, something that can actually go viral on the market and get views, because we're not just completely ditching the social media strategy and the social media part of dropshipping, we're just branding a product in a different way, but that doesn't mean we still don't need views, because we definitely do want to be able to go viral with this product so we can get more sales for lower of a cost, because the more organically the video gets pushed, the less money that you spend on ads. So, number 3 is going to be market value. Now, market value is basically just how well your product can fit itself into the market. How well does your product solve a problem that people already have and people already know they have, to be able to integrate itself into the market without completely reforming a different niche in the market, without completely bringing a new product to the market? Because what we don't want to do here is reinvent the wheel. We don't want to reinvent the wheel here. We want to Okay, that's a bad wheel. Whatever. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to bring a product that can still bring market value to the market, but in a different way. So basically, we want a product, like I said, that can solve a problem, that can go viral still and still get the wow factor online, that can also bring market value to a product in the same way other winning products do, but in a different way, as well as having good perceived value. Now, what I mean by perceived value is, in the simplest terms, product value is greater than what you sell it for. So the way to make this make sense is the product value needs to be greater than or equal to what you're selling that product for. So for example, if I'm selling you this water bottle for $18, and it's nice spring water, it's a good brand, it's clean water, it's no chemicals, none of that, would you buy this for $18? No. You can go out to the gas station in 5 minutes, buy this for $3, same exact thing. So why would you pay me $18 for a product that you know is not worth that? That's what perceived value is. If I'm buying this product for $5, obviously I have to sell it for more. And if I have to sell this for $10 to get a profit, nobody's going to buy that. So the perceived value is not high. But if I'm getting this water bottle, if I'm sourcing each one for 50 cents, and I say, look, I'll sell this to you for $1. And, this is a really great water. You can get it at the gas station for more money, but I'm giving you also insurance on this to where if it's broken, sealed, if it's damaged, something doesn't come with it, you're going to get a full refund. You're going to get all that back. So it is a safe, protected purchase. And you say, okay, yeah, $1 is definitely worth the value here. Let me go ahead and buy that product. That's what perceived value is. So you want the value of your product to be more in the customer's eyes than what you're selling it for. You want them to think they're getting a great deal before even any discount sales or any of that. You want the value to be very, very high. That is arguably the most important part of building a dropshipping store with the branded model. Now, with all that out of the way, if you guys, want a more detailed approach on this and want to see, a big walkthrough and examples, all that, the first link in the description is my free training. I would highly recommend watching that after this video, or if you guys don't want to watch the rest of it, whatever. But I do walk through all that stuff step by step and give you a little more breakdown that actually makes sense without just a bunch of rambling. So just wanted to mention that. But to take all this stuff into action, I'm going to go find a product that matches all this criteria and show you guys why I picked it so you can do the same thing yourself. First service I'm going to be using here is called calodata.com. Now what Calodata does is it lets us see viral products on TikTok Shop. Now, the reason I'm looking through TikTok Shop is because one is number one marketplace right now. TikTok Shop also shows live data, bigger market on Facebook. So these are the 3 reasons of why I'm using Calodata and looking for products specifically on TikTok Shop. Now, first of all, TikTok Shop is arguably the number 1 marketplace right now. Super easy to buy products, and it's super viral because it's one of the biggest social media platforms, highly competing with Amazon. Billions of dollars being made per month across all TikTok Shop products. It's very crazy. TikTok Shop also shows live data. Now we can see exactly how many sales products are getting on TikTok Shop every single day, and we can validate products based on sales versus when we used to do this on TikTok and used to do this on Facebook and Snapchat, we would have to estimate based on store visitors. Now, we have a bigger market on Facebook. More customers are buying products from Facebook every day than TikTok Shop. Now you might be asking why this is a benefit of using TikTok Shop. It's because of step 2. We're able to see live data from TikTok Shop, see how many sales these products are getting, and see the actual videos generating results. So once we find all of those products that match the criteria and we can see they're getting revenue, we can take those products and move them to Facebook. Now, we can take a product, rebrand it, take those same videos, take what's already working, migrate it to Facebook where there already is a bigger audience than TikTok Shop, and then be able to still get revenue from these videos because we're just capitalizing off a separate audience that can't buy products from TikTok Shop because TikTok Shop is exclusive to TikTok viewers only. So someone might have a product that's doing $1 million a month on TikTok Shop, but not a single viewer from Facebook has seen that product, which is why we're going to be using Calodata. Now, what I'm going to do is first find a product that can solve a problem. We don't have to be looking for an a specific product. We don't have to look for something that's clearly white label. We just want to find something that solves a big problem. So let's just click on a couple products here and find something that does solve those problems. Now, as we can see, skincare set that doesn't solve an individual problem. Under eye corrector, this does solve a big problem, removing eye bags. This also solves a problem. It's an ab trainer machine. It helps them lose weight. It's just exercise, losing calories, losing weight. So the people buying this product arguably are trying to lose weight without having to leave their house and go to a gym or walk every day, you know? And the people buying these products probably don't sleep well or have some other underlying condition that causes them to have really bad eye bags. And as we can see, this product definitely works because in the last 30 days, it has about $2.3 million in sales. Yesterday alone did $92,000. So it is actually on an uptrend because 92,000 times 30 is, much over 3 million. That's about 3.3. I'm not sure. So under eye corrector. Now, we don't have to sell this exact product. We can, but we can also identify a different problem that it solves. But first, let's go ahead and validate this. This under eye corrector that removes eye bags. First of all, does it solve a problem? Yes, eye bags. Does it have viral potential? Let's check. Clearly, videos and ads. So here's some ads from the last day alone. 1 million views in a day, 200,000 views in a day, 200, 200, 200. Last 30 days, probably 100 million views in videos total over the last 30 days. So yes, this can go viral. Does it have market value? Can we sell this in a different way? Because if we validate this product, first of all, I go to the Meta ads library where we can see what ads are currently being ran on Facebook. There's no need to do this on TikTok because like I said, we're going to be migrating these products from TikTok to Facebook. So we want to see if there's other people potentially running this same product. Under eye corrector. So we have about 3,000 results here for other people selling these type of products. The same under eye corrector cream, it looks the same. This one looks exactly the same. So there is arguably a lot of competition on here. And like I said, with this, specific product, it is going to be hard to have market value with it because there's already so many other people selling it. So we have to take step 2 and figure out how to bring this product to the market in a different way so we can actually compete with the other sellers so we can get a lower CPC. Now, what we're going to be doing to find these products is just searching the overall problem. So under eye corrector, what problem does that directly solve? Eye bags. So we can search up eye bags initially and see what comes up on TikTok Shop. A bunch of different products here, a lot of similar stuff, a lot of creams. We can search up dark circles. And now we're starting to see some different products here, okay? So we go ahead and click open on some of these and figure out what products here, are unique, can solve this problem, but we also need something that people are going to feel like they're getting results from. If it's just a cream or like an oil, it's going to be very, very similar to the other product that's already getting results. So we want a little bit of a change here. So as we can see, what is this? Eyelash extensions. Doesn't solve the problem. These is what I'm starting to see. Caffeine collagen under eye patches. Removes dark circles, eye bags, puffiness, fine lines. Really cool. Okay, so now we have a product here that is different. It's not the same product, but it also solves the same problem. Now if we take this one and take this title and search it on the Meta ads library, caffeine collagen under eye patches, this one only has 140 results. And these have only been running for 8 hours total. They started running yesterday. 9 hours. So a lot of these are less than 1 day old. So we still have a lot of room to compete with these people in here. And like I said, in this product, we are solving the exact same product or the exact same problem that has market value, but in a different way that has less competition. So now we have a great product here that solves our problem, has viral potential, solves a problem, but also has less competition than our competitors. Our perceived value on this product, just by looking at it, I would pay about, I think it's a 30-day supply, it looks like. So I would be able to sell this for about probably about 25, 35 bucks. And I'm only getting this for, let's find a cheaper one. Free shipping, probably about $7 to $8 total cost. I think a $25 purchase price for this product would be a great deal. And it's something we could even bundle with the product that's already working. So we could still take this same product and include it so they get an instant solution and a long-term solution. Now, I want to go ahead and find the best looking product here, because now we need to actually take this entire product and move it down here, because once we have a product, obviously we need to build a store. And this is a part that a lot of people miss. Well, obviously they don't miss it, they build a store, but they don't do it the right way. And if you have a good product and you want to get sales with that product, you need to build a store. Now, in this video, I'm not going to go through and just completely build a store by hand. That's going to be, high converting. If you guys want to watch me do that and learn how to self-build, a multi-million-dollar store, like I said, click the link in the description, watch the free training. It's going to walk you through everything step by step for complete free. You don't have to buy anything. But for the sake of this video, I still want to show you guys that it is possible quickly. So what I'm going to do is find the best looking product here with the best, delivery. This one looks really good. 60 pieces, month supply, anti-aging collagen eye masks. I like the color. So what I'm going to do is copy the whole link of this. And then I'm going to go to a Shopify app called Atlas AI. This is on your Shopify store. If you guys want a free trial on Shopify, you want to save like 30 bucks a month. Also, there's another link in the description for that. I got you guys a great deal on a Shopify trial. There's also going to be a link for Atlas if you guys are interested. Although I do recommend your first store probably building something yourself, which you can learn in the free training. But with Atlas, for about 30 bucks a month, you guys can take your AliExpress link from your product, paste it in here, and Atlas will build you a store in about 5 minutes. So actually, it's probably going to be less. Usually it's like 2 to 3 minutes. But it basically uses AI to import details about the product, it uses AI to get the product photos, uses AI to learn about the product and write all your sections, and it makes it really easy for you guys to customize once it's done and have a quick, easy product page to go ahead and test within, a few minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do for this video, and I'll show you guys as soon as Atlas finishes up that store. So guys, Atlas is finishing up the store as we speak. It's 99% complete. I just wanted, to have it live once it's done so you guys can see that I'm not building this on my own time and it's actually Atlas doing it, because a lot of people, have the expectation that AI stores are really bad, which is fine because they are usually really bad. This is by far the only AI store builder that I would actually consider usable, and which is why I've actually used it on a couple of my stores now. So as you guys can see, it went ahead and pulled some of the product photos here from AliExpress. You can just select which ones you want in here. Nice. You can add more later on the line. Now we're just going to pick a color scheme that kind of matches what our product looks like, which doesn't look like up front any of them really match. This one kind of does. So we'll go with that. Go ahead and launch. All right. So if we shop now, our landing page for this product looks really great. So as we can see, we have an announcement bar here at the top. We could change the brand name. This is just a demo store that I use now. It has all these points already filled out. Brighten tired eyes instantly. Hydrates and rejuvenates skins. Rejuvenates. Descriptions. Most common questions. Works great. Nice. You guys can customize all this with the store editor. But as you can see, most of these things are already filled out. There's a few different media sections that you need to do yourself, but that's all very easy to do. Everything else here, really, really outstanding. So basically within, a 20-minute period of you guys going ahead and, editing this yourself, basically all you have to do is just click on customize and you'll be able to edit that theme yourself. So if any of this doesn't make sense to you, like if you want to change the color of the stars, to match the rest of the store, you can do that, or to match the product specifically, you can do that as well. All of these things can be changed. Just click on it, enter the review text wherever you want, and it'll go ahead and do that. All of these things can be, instantly edited. All the pictures, everything here. So very easy to go ahead and do yourself. But that is what I recommend for beginners who don't have a lot of money to test, or you just want to try it out for, for fun. Now, next thing, after we build a store, since now we have a store easily, either you went ahead and watched the free training, build a store yourself using a paid theme, or you just use an AI store builder like Atlas. Next, we are left with running ads, because obviously no one's going to buy your product if they don't even see your website. So we need to get, eyes to our store. That's eyes, by the way. We need eyes on our products. Now, the way you're going to do that to test this, people will get this mixed up, and I literally get hate on my videos for this. What I'm going to show you is just for testing. You guys are going to be using this to get sales, prove profitability before you go pay for UGC creators. This is what I do. This is what every successful dropshipper in the space does. And no, it isn't illegal. What we're going to be doing is going to Calidata, finding our product here, or finding something very similar. If this was the exact product that I was selling, basically what I would do is just scroll down to videos, find the products that generated the most amount of revenue in the last 30 days. So this one, $150,000 generated. Obviously that video is converting well. And as you can see, there's no brand names in the video. They're not showing the brands, no text. They're just talking about the product, showing good results. Look at those dark circles. And then she made them go away with the product. That's awesome. What you can do is go ahead and download this video without the watermark. Now, if you were selling this exact same product, literally run this video as a paid ad. You can run this exact same video. And yes, this is fair use. It is not illegal. I just recommend changing these and actually paying for UGC creators once you scale past $10,000 a month, because you don't want to be stealing content forever. It just isn't viable. But you can also take a bunch of these other videos that have, people talking about the brand and text on the screen. You can take them, you can download them. It's called 11 Labs, and it lets you use, AI to write text to speech. So you can type something out, you can type up a script, say, look, this is the new collagen caffeine eye patches. It works like this, does this. And it'll go ahead and create you a downloadable voice script that an AI voice is reading that sounds very realistic, overlaid onto the video, put some music on there, put some sound effects on it, and now you have a custom ad that you're just using to reuse content, which is personally what I do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an ad that personally generated me about $150,000 in a 30-day period, just so you guys understand what I'm talking about with the AI voiceovers. All right, so for this ad specifically, I did make this using other people's content. I did run this paid, and I also overlaid an AI voiceover and my own music to this, and included some other people's videos and music as well. But all the captions, all the text, all the music, everything on the screen is mine except the clips in the background. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean by reusing content here.
Everybody's raving about this peel-off lip liner, so I had to try it. All you do is put it on your lips, wait 2 minutes, and then peel it off, and it lasts for 24 hours with zero fading. Even while going out all day, it stays in.
The lip liner is very much still on.
You guys have to try this while it's 50% off.
So as you can see, I reused multiple different video creators in these videos, multiple different clips. I put my own AI voiceover in the background. I even included some of the creator's voice in there, back here. And this ad worked extremely well and was able to, like I said, generate me about $150,000 in sales. That is the power of, reusing content, using AI to build a store, finding products that are already working, migrating them to Facebook. Everything I talked about in this video, if you guys execute step for step and follow it, actively and really put the effort into this, you guys can quit your job in the next 60 days. Because if you run this profitably, you guys can make money as soon as your first week. You can make $10,000 a month, then your first 60 days, and you guys can actively make your income through this business, because I see people do it every day. I have students that work with me one-on-one in my mentorship program that start as DoorDash drivers, just like I did, and are making $10,000 a month within 2 weeks of joining the program, just because they're following the steps that I'm giving them and just implementing the work. Now, if you guys are serious and really want to make money with this business and are dedicated to it, I would love to work with you and help you become one of my students making a bunch of money. You guys can feel free to book a call. First link in the description or pinned comment. You guys can get on a call with me. We'll talk, hash it out, figure out what strategy is going to work best for you, and if we'd be a good fit for my one-on-one mentorship program, which in there, I'll get you set up on a product. We'll build a store together, make your ads together, and genuinely help you one-on-one become successful with this business if you're serious. If you're on the fence, if you just want to test it out once or twice, check out the free training below. It's still going to be very helpful. Like I said, completely free, and it does walk you through everything in this video step by step in a free course type of video. So with all that being said, hope you guys are super successful with this business. I hope you guys genuinely are able to pass what I'm doing with this business, and I see a bunch of you guys coming back later telling me how successful you are. But with all that being said, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.